Check, check. That's right. Welcome to the Vandal Hour. DTFradio.com. Live and direct. The board, the original DJ Quest. Shout out Capo in the building, baby. Plus the rest of our guests. I will be announcing the Vandal Hour. Each and every Saturday, Sunday a.m., midnight to 2 a.m. Vandal Hour live on UTF Radio.
Peace. We nano. We on?
Yeah.
Yes,
We
sir,
live.
we on.
Live.
Check.
We
Mic
live.
Mic check.
Check it out. Peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's the God Mathematics, and you're now watching the Vandal Hour Season 4 live on DTFradio.com. Make sure you check us out at our new date and time, and that's every Sunday morning from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Swift usually gets on me about saying 12 p.m. So this is the first time I said it correctly.
That's right, correct.
You can also catch us live on Ustream or on TuneIn app at DTFradio.com. And now you can catch us live on DTF Radio's new radio app, available at the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. So basically, you can watch us like on your phone, you can watch us on the computer, whatever. There's many different options you could use, but we're live right now. And so what's good with you, God? How you feeling tonight, man?
Yeah, man, I'm chilling. We are definitely live on multiple platforms.
Many.
Yeah, we
got
are,
a
man.
good
Everybody.
show lined up for everybody. We got one of the homies sitting with us, Legacy Starr. Yeah. We'll get back to him in a minute.
Yes, sir.
But in the building, we got Capo Diablo, MC. He's going to chop it up with us later on, tell us what he got going with his career and what we could expect from him. We got some graph writers in the building, too. We got a old school legend by the name of 2 Ill.
Correct.
Yep.
Some of y'all may have not heard of him. Some of y'all have.
He was supposed to be on the show a couple of weeks ago, him and Gap, and they couldn't make it, but now he's here tonight.
But he's here, and we're going to get some history. Some history that most of y'all don't know, probably.
True indeed.
That's a dope move. That's a dope look. We also got Bass and Stark in the building from the BX.
Shout out to Bass and Stark. Shout out to the homie Giggles who brought them in.
Shout out to Giggles who's doing her thing.
We were supposed to have Charmin 65, the OG, in the building, but she couldn't make it. But you know, the Vandal Hour was still going to bring you some live dope artists that's popping right now in New York City. As the brother said, we also have a special guest co-host in the building who was also a Vandal Hour co-host slash our DTF radio family. He supports us tremendously. As he said, his Legacy Starr, who my man Chris and himself just came back from South by Southwest. Yo, so let's so round of applause, my man Legacy Starr.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
Gunshots. Is our shit working tonight, or is our thing?
We gotta restart it.
I guess Quest is the man on the sound effects sound effects tonight. But yo, y'all fresh back from South by Southwest. How was that experience? Because I know it was dope. I went last year. How was it for y'all?
It was our first time out there. Definitely a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? Heading out to Austin, Texas.
A lot of energy.
I'm
glad we didn't get blown up.
Oh yeah, because y'all was out there for that. Them bombings was happening.
And when we was out there too on the strip, you know, thousands of people moving around, we were saying we hope no crazy white dude with an AK tries to run up and lay down the crowd. So thankfully that didn't happen.
That's crazy.
But definitely a good experience. I would definitely recommend that any artist out there who's on the come up, who's trying to get on the grind and be established, go out there. The one piece of advice I would give is to be smart about what you're doing. You know, we went to one particular showcase, and we
Was it Peckerwood?
Nah,
we didn't. We passed by the Peckerwood one, but
it was line flooded or something like that. Yeah, that's the spot on over there.
Definitely, but the spot we went to, we knew in order for people to perform, it was $500 to get on the stage. And there was really nobody there at the venue. So that's why I say be smart about what you're doing. Make sure you optimize your experience and your time when you're out there. You know what I'm saying?
And what you investing in. Yeah. What you investing in. Because $500 and nobody was there, that's definitely a loss.
That's a little bit of change
out
your
your
pocket.
Loss.
I'm going to say this, man. My experience in South by Southwest, how did you feel about the homeless? The homeless thing out there, because they're heavy out there.
Yeah, definitely.
The back alleys behind the main strips is all homeless people.
Under the bridge.
Yeah, under the bridge.
I didn't even know that.
People, yeah.
And I also got to say, there was a lot of women of the night working out there when we were there.
Yeah, you did during money time, man. You already know.
It's open season. That's like All-Star Weekend right there.
We was
and St. Patty's weekend at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was St. Patty's weekend.
We were chilling on one particular corner, you know, just vibing and whatnot.
Six and Brazos,
the infamous. And we seen this, you know, this chick posted up on the corner a few feet away from us. And we thought, you know, she was kind of feeling us. But, you know, upon further inspection, we realized she was a lady of the night.
She was feeling your pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
She was feeling everybody who had his
pocket.
She was open season.
You know what I'm saying?
She was a PayPal date.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
She was Superhead and Murder Inc.
She
with
was
y'all.
swiping white.
Swiping white.
Swiping white.
Tip drill.
Oh, man. But, yeah, definitely pay attention. Keep your eyes open when you out there, man. Some things could go down if you slipping. You know what I mean? So,
speaking of the industry, you know what I mean? Like the South by Southwest, you also had an industry mixer at the Rock Wall on Thursday.
yes.
That's right, Thursday.
I was
night.
there.
Yep.
Super dope event.
Yeah.
It was like the Cypher on steroids.
I would like to give a shout out to everybody who took the time to come chop it up with us and build. Shout out to Amadeus. Shout out to Chrissy King Bryant.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jess Hayes repping Lyrically Live and Felon. Shout out to Rob Roman who came through and supported, bought some artwork. I sold some artwork that night.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Shout out to Hops who has some artwork featured. Felix Lopez
View, the big homie.
Shout out to Honey De Niro who killed the Cypher.
Check the ciphers, man.
Honey De Niro definitely did her thing.
Stuck B, Fever More, Fire.
Stuck B, fuck out of here.
Fever More, man.
Fever More.
Shut it down.
Shout to Greaseball. I mean, he did
Greaseball Activities definitely did his thing.
He's always does his thing, man. He's a consistent MC, man.
And I just got to mention, shameless plug, going back to South by Southwest. We were fortunate enough to be staying in the same hotel as Daylight. So we caught the impromptu interview in the lobby with him.
Ooh.
Where he professes his love for Young Ma. You know what I'm saying? So go to madeforkings.com and check that out. Also catch us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
That video's doing numbers right now, man.
Where do we know Daylight from?
Daylight, infamous in the rap battle scene. You know what I'm saying? He's from out of LA, from Watts. He's, been a controversial dude. He says some crazy things sometimes. He, not too long ago said that he would like to have sex with Puffy.
You lying.
But he breaks down why he said that in our interview. So I ain't gonna divulge the information. So go check.
Make sure you check out that interview.
Well,
Make sure you check that out.
He talks about Young Ma and why he loves her. He talks about the statement of fucking Diddy, and then he talks about pulling his dick out at a woman's rally.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
definitely worth the view.
Yeah, it's definitely a crazy interview.
He's a live camp.
Shouts to Daylight. Shouts to the producer Steal My Beats for making that happen.
Word, definitely. So that was dope. But yeah, he's a wild dude. But when you listen to the
TMZ
interview,
was at the hotel.
Yeah, TMZ came through to interview him once they heard about the Young Ma shit. But when you sit down and really talk to him and listen to him, there's a method to his madness, and he's actually a deep brother. So definitely one more again, check out that interview on madeforkings.com, baby.
Yeah, I don't want to find out how deep he goes.
Oh man. Also this week, man, it was a crazy snowstorm. And on the East Coast, and we had to shut down Respect the DJ this week.
Yeah, man.
Technically, I gotta say this, we could have did the show.
Yeah.
The snow didn't get heavy at nighttime. Yeah. Quest was the Achilles heel to this show happening.
Yo, I used to give myself a boo, right? Give me some credit.
Yo. So we didn't get to do Respect the DJ, so make sure you check us out on Respect the DJ this Wednesday.
Yes.
We have a really dope show planned for y'all. But the snow, man, I'm figuring
Respect the DJ.
for our graph followers, the snow had a lot of people out there probably doing what they do. For those that don't know, for our viewers that are not graph writers, the snow is where writers go out to do what they do, where kind of no troubles. So with that big snow happening, dudes is out there. Seen a lot of stuff on the gram. A lot of dudes put out some dope shit during this snowstorm. Shout out to all those writers who was out there doing what they do.
Which I call that a graffiti holiday.
Yeah, basically it's like a graffiti holiday and shit.
Winter Wars, baby.
Yo, for those also for those who see me wearing this mask, the reason why I'm wearing the mask now because the bandana doesn't allow me to speak clearly. So now with this, it allows me to speak more on point. So now I'm not trying to stick up DTF radio. We're not trying to do a jokes after the Vandal hour. Nah, we just trying to be able to speak more clear on the show. But for our hip hop heads, Roxanne Shante has dropped the biopic on Netflix.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How you feeling about this, man?
I haven't had a chance to see it myself personally.
I was supposed to go watch the premiere in New Jersey with Roxanne Shante, but the snowstorm got it canceled.
You fronting, man.
Yeah, I had invite to the premiere.
Man.
That's horrible.
Nah, the snowstorm. I was like,
it was worse in Jersey.
Yeah, it was worse. It was canceled. Yeah.
I think it's a dope thing for the hip hop culture. Somebody like Roxanne Shante, she's not, for us older heads, we know her status and everything she brought to the game.
For those who don't know, can you give us a little bit about Roxanne, a little bit that you have off the top?
Oh, sure. Roxanne Shante, from Queensbridge Housing Projects. Started out in the game around when she was like 15, 16 years old, down with the Juice Crew and Marley Marl and Mr. Magic and all of that. Really came to fame when she dissed UTFO because they had a joint. Roxanne, and she came out, dissed them. And then another Roxanne came out, the real Roxanne, and they had a little battle going back and forth. But, till this day, if you really go back and check some of her lyrics, she was ahead of her time, on top of her game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, starting out age 15, 16. And to see a movie with one of the pioneers as far as the female movement in hip-hop, I think it's a great thing. She's not as popular as, some of the others. So it's definitely a good thing to see her getting some shine and some props. She actually had a little part in Nas picking up the mic and getting started. He said in the interview that she actually put him on to one of his first shows that she was doing. She let him open up for her and all that. So, definitely a great contribution to the hip-hop game. And I would suggest that everybody, if you get a chance, go check that and see what it's all about. That's part of the history of hip-hop. One of the, not forefathers, but four queens, the four mothers.
Facts. I had the pleasure of meeting Roxanne Shante at DTF Radio. DJ Silk, who's the homie who was on Respected DJ, is her DJ. She came to DTF. I got to build with her. A lot of people might not know, but she was really battling a lot of MCs for bread.
Yeah, she did a lot of battling.
Yeah, like that was what she did. Also, I believe that she's really close to like having a degree in like in something. Also, she is my sister's favorite MC, and a lot of people might not know, but that is the foundation of the Juice Crew. The Juice Crew was built around Roxanne Shante. Biz was her DJ originally. Right. He wasn't the MC, she was. Right. And this, Roxanne is like really like one of the real, like he said, the Mount Rushmore.
They showed they had a scene Rushmore. In the movie where Marley Marl's like, I'm not gonna DJ for you no more. You're doing whole shit. And he leaves. He takes all the records with him. And then Biz Marquis like, I'm a beatbox for you. And she's like, you sure? He's like, yeah, they're gonna love it.
Shout out to everyone who's following us on Instagram Live, verse 420. A lot of people, Run Though, everybody who's following us. Thank y'all for supporting the Vandal Hour. But speaking of female MCs, Queen Latifah moms passed away this week. So our condolences to Queen Latifah, her family and friends. What's crazy is I was watching Living Single today on my antenna TV. No, I don't got cable. I got the $10 antenna from the 99-cent store.
That's what's up.
We get Bounce. Bounce is the bootleg version of BET. If y'all don't know, we watched Living Single. Me and my cousin was watching Living Single, and they had Queen Latifah moms on and Tootie real moms on, who's an actress also. If y'all don't know, who looks exactly like Kim Fields. Man. So this week is I know Queen Latifah always spoke about her moms. Her moms doing a lot of her events, her engagements. A lot of when you see Queen Latifah back in the days, you see her moms very instrumental in her career. Right.
All respect. Condolences.
Now another hip hop shit. Tekashi 6ix9ine, who is always on one of our topics on the Vandal album on Respect the DJ. It's like Trump. It's like Trump with The View. When you watch The View now, it's strictly about Trump. You know what I mean? But Tekashi 6ix9ine, this dude got beef for Game now. He got beef for Jay Prince Jr.
Who was at South by Southwest looking for him.
When y'all was out there, I definitely thought about that.
We seen a mob with NFL chains and shirts, and they were rolling with Jay Prince Jr.
Yeah, so that was kind of.
Don't want to get caught out there with them boys.
That was kind of crazy.
Popped off on the strip at one point.
Yeah, South by Southwest is known for beef, if y'all don't know. A lot of beef gets settled at South by Southwest.
Well, we had the pleasure of being there when two gangs from Houston that was at war met up in the streets and people running, gats being pulled. Luckily, nobody got really hurt, so that was a good thing. But yeah, man, this nigga Tekashi, I seen his interview with Charlamagne in the Breakfast Club.
How did you feel about that interview?
Yo, honestly, I felt like I lost brain cells listening to that shit because, dude, he sounds like mad ignorant, and I actually think something's wrong with him mentally because he sounds like he has mental problems. But the thing is, I realize I've listened to him talk a few times. He really believes all the shit that he be saying. He really believes he's the king of New York. He really believes that he's quote unquote untouchable. And there's a saying that I always that I live by. Humble yourself or life will do it for you. And I think it's only a matter of time before he runs across somebody who got nothing to lose, who will test his gangster. And I don't think it's going to turn out too good for that guy.
I mean, everybody's already testing his gangster, I think. It's just that he just affiliated with people. That's all. I think it's more his affiliation.
I think when that money dries up and that affiliation slows down,
extortion,
he's going to have a big problem on his hands.
I'm going to say this, man, and I just shout out to the 1718 collectives. Sosa, we was in the office in the Bat Cave yesterday. And yesterday I met I always say I met Tekashi 69 3 years ago plus at DTF Radio. You know what I mean? Exchange numbers. He was calling me, sending me music, sending me all that. And I went through my old emails on my original email, and we found the motherfucking all the stuff that he was sending. I took a picture of it. I'll throw it up on motherfucking Instagram. Yeah, he sent me like 3 videos, man, before he was who he was. Right. And it's kind of crazy. But I'm going to say this, man. He's a Bushwick, Williamsburg, Bed-Stuy dude. Right. And, man, he must be doing something if everybody is saying his name, man.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean?
Good marketing scheme he got going. Definitely, we talking about him right now, so he's doing something right. You know,
we dedicated like 5 minutes of this show to him.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say this.
I'm slightly with you on that.
I'm gonna say this. He don't stop going nowhere. He's everywhere, man. He's everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you this. The only thing I will say, that is a New Yorker all the way. If he's a New Yorker, that's a New Yorker all the way. You're not going to stop me from going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I'll say this about him. I listened to the interview, and I did think that even though you may say he sounds like he's retarded or something, but he knows how to move. He's like, he's like, I'm not going to get world star on a world star stage. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with that. I was like,
yeah, of course. You ain't going to go for the setup just to go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a setup. You know what you're going to do? Walk right into it?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yo,
next.
Also, Toys R Us is closing down. Gunshots for that, man. Gunshots for that.
I'm losing a piece of my childhood right there.
It's gone.
I used to go there for the G.I. Joes.
That is crazy, man. Shout out to all the boosters who used to boost out of Toys R Us.
Oh man.
Shout out to everybody who's still baseball cards. Me and my man got back stealing out of Toys R Us like in 88, 89. You already know.
Big shout to my boy JT who used to steal the RC cars out of Toys R Us. He dead ass figured out how to steal the RC cars behind the glass, and he walked out with one. I was there that day, so big shout to him.
We used to steal Enertech guns from there, the water guns from there, man. All our baseball cards and Enertech guns came out of Toys R Us on Fresh Pond Road.
No, but aren't they getting like donations from like CEOs? I read something the other day, $200 million.
I don't know, but they should give away all them toys to kids that don't have.
Save it.
Word.
Trying to save it.
But that's crazy. But for the people that might not know, might not be familiar with this part of the show, but this is when we get into this week in the Vandal Hour News. Do it again for me, Quest. Do it again for me, Quest.
Vandal Hour News.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Facts on Wax who used to do this segment. Shout out to Facts on Wax. Just to let you know, Facts on Wax will be back on. We'll be back on in our situation in different ways. Everything is peaches and cream. He is still family. That is my little bro. So we still rocking with him. Don't get twisted. It's not us. Life is going on. But the Vandal Hour Transit Museum takes place in the train station at 14th Street and 6th Avenue from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. during rush hour on April 26th. Let me repeat that again. On April 26th, the Vandal Hour Transit Museum will be taking place. It is our first installment of the Transit Museum. We will be having artwork from past guests of the Vandal Hour. Also, we will have Stuck B there doing some rhymes. We have Massa Fufana, another artist who will be also a part of it. Uncle Robert work will be hung there. We're going to have Leaf, Sav, Protect Your Heart, SR, AC2, and some others. So if you want to come to a free museum, come to 6th Avenue and 14th Street on April 26th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We will be there. Mayfield Kings, you going to be there?
I'm going to try my best to be there.
At least you're going to have some artwork in it?
I'm going to try my best to have some artwork in it. I sold a bunch of my artwork. I got to put some new stuff together.
So y'all gonna be actually in the train station?
In the train station, God.
Yo, that's dope shit, man.
Yo, we're gonna be giving out pamphlets. You're gonna learn about the artists involved. We're gonna do bios for the artists. We're not selling anything. We're gonna have live interviews and just introducing people who never connected with the world of writing. Give them an introduction, something they could take home.
That's what's up.
And we're gonna do it through all the boroughs. This is the first installment. It's gonna be 4 installments. We're not doing Staten Island. We're doing 4 installments. The next one will be at Broadway Junction, most likely, or the next one will be at Yankee Stadium.
Man, that's dope. I'm definitely gonna come through for that. That's some dope shit, man.
It's gonna be crazy. It's something that's not being done right now. Also, there's an art show coming up on April 5th. It's the 212 Arts Wet Paint show with Pursue in collaboration with Wayne, Cess, Slick, Ket, Nichos, Keo, Brisk, Yes 2, Trike, SP1, H-Bomb, Can 2, Merlot, and Mike Giant. It's coming up on April 5th. Make sure if you want to go check out more details, go to the Vandal Hour Instagram page for more info on that. Also, now this week in Vandal's Flexing, we featured artwork from Vex or Vec, GS or Giggles. It is Giggles. Life and others on a rooftop. We featured Cab and Ost, who were both on the Vandal Hour. We featured Handball Court with Remo, Eno, Post, Sean, and Serp. We featured a war in Las Vegas with Radio, Bob Floors, and Iser. We featured a rooftop with Klops, Anso, Lex, Pear, and we put up a wall with Gips and a trailer truck with stems and bars. Now, if you want to be featured on Vandal's Flexing, DM us your pictures, send us your flicks. If it's dope, we'll throw it up there. If it's basuda, that shit's going in the garbage. You already know, as my man Facts on Wax say. Facts would say. Now, in regular news, did you see the unarmed killing of this young black dude on video?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I heard it was like 21 shots, if I'm not mistaken.
20 shots.
20 shots.
I've been hearing conflicting reports, though, because they said the reason the cops was out there because they got reports that somebody was running through backyards, breaking into houses. And when they ran up on him, allegedly he ran. Yeah. And he didn't stop and whatnot.
He ran around the house.
No, what it was, I heard his grandmother's house.
Yeah, he was in the back of his grandmother's house. What it was, there was a call being made that there was someone going through windows
and car
windows. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, getting in. So they go and then they see him in the backyard. So, or there was another call with the helicopter saying like there's someone in the backyard.
Right, yeah.
So
helicopter.
he had his cell phone. He run. I guess when the cops, you know, announce themselves, he runs. Right. When he runs around, the cops come around. They say that he had a gun, and then they let off.
20 times. That's crazy.
Like 20 times. It's crazy. Like he was just like hit the kid up. Like it was horrible, man.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's crazy shit, man.
And they released the helicopter visual.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like the heat sink.
Yeah.
And you actually see him. They show the shots fired, and then it shows his body fall.
Wow,
it's crazy.
Same old story, man.
Sad.
Very sad, very sad. That's crazy. We got to change that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. But yeah, we here on the Vandal Hour. Thank y'all for having me again. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with my man Cormega over there.
Yeah, I know what it is. But we're going to take a short music break with DJ Quest. And when we come back, we're going to have...
It's the Vandal Hour.
We're going to have Capo Diablo sitting in with the Vandal Hour guards. So Quest, do what you do. Play them tunes. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah.
There go this one. Fucking dream. About to ruin my whole mood right now, right?
It's the Vandal Hour.
Nah, man, get out of here. I don't want to hear your shit. Always want small talk. Chit chat, man. Fuck that. No, you see it in my face now. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to deal with shit. I ain't trying to hate shit. You can try again tomorrow. I just need a little soap. I just want a little poke and I'll be right in my zone. Tell me why you wanna bother me. I ain't never bother you, motherfucker. Man, yo. Yo, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of these bullshit. I'm minding mine, trying hard, but lose it on the full quick. My patience at an all-time low. Watch where you go, you stepping on my J's for like the third time, yo. I'm trying to be cool. My niggas like, calm down, bro. Anger lead to the dark, don't go down.
Shout out to my man Verbal.
The way I'm feeling might be down to blow gaskets like Grumpy old bastard.
Straight New York shit right here. Come on.
That's me. Directions, don't ask me. Corny clown.
Remember where you heard this first.
Go back, please.
The Vandal, baby. DTFradio.com.
Can't find a fuck to give, so fuck
DJ Quest.
There's droids, I'm annoyed. My faith in humanity destroyed ever since old girl gave me that void when she left.
Shout out to the wife, Makeup by J Naz.
Breath, and it's still
Remember, I'm live on IG.
Fire in my art.
Let's go.
Fire in my thoughts from afar remain distant. Just off the sound of your voice display sickness. You fake niggas.
Remember to
fake
tune in.
bitches, stupid ass people.
At the original DJ Quest.
Yo, I'm saying, man, can you just leave me alone, please? I ain't bothering nobody. Trying to sit here by myself. Let me rock, man.
Again.
Fuck. No, you
shout out to Verbal Mac Mahone.
I don't give a fuck. I just wanna be left.
Bring it back. Come on, y'all.
There go this nigga. About to fucking dream me. About to ruin my whole mood right now, right?
Shout out to the old LES, the whole LES. What up, y'all?
Man, get out of here. I don't wanna hear your shit.
Let's go.
Small talk. Chit chat, man. Fuck that. No, you see it in my face now.
Shout out to the homie Capo live in the building, baby. We about to chop it up.
I don't want to.
But first, I got some new shit from him.
You can try again tomorrow.
Straight fire.
I just need a little soap. I just want a little coke and I'll be right in my zone. Tell me why you wanna bother me. I ain't never bother you, mo. Yo, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of these bullshit. I'm minding mine, trying hard, but lose it on the full quick. My patience at an all-time low. Watch where you go, you stepping on my J's for like the third time, yo. I'm trying to be cool. My niggas like, calm down, bro. Anger lead to the dark.
Shout out to the homie Verbal Mac Mahon.
Fuck it. The way I'm feeling might be down to blow gaskets like Grumpy old back.
Because this joint leave me alone.
That's me. Directions, don't ask me. Corny clown out of towners. Go back, please. I blow my trees and you
Hooters
suck my D. Can't find a fuck to give, so fuck.
Shout out to LZY.
There's droids, I'm annoyed. My faith in humanity destroyed ever since old girl gave me that void when she left. Swear it felt like my last breath, and it's still.
Shout out to homie Fred.
But inspire in my art.
Let's go.
Fire in my thoughts from afar remain distant. Just off the sound of your voice.
DJ Quest.
Fake niggas, fake bitches, stupid ass people. I swear y'all the bane of my existence. Yo, I'm saying, man, can you just leave me alone, please? I ain't bothering nobody. Trying to sit here by myself. Let me rock, man. Fuck. No, you see it in my face now. I don't give a fuck. I just wanna be left alone. I don't wanna deal with shit. I ain't trying to hear your shit. You can try again tomorrow. I just need a little soap. I just want a little poke and I'll be right in my zone. Beat them yuppiness. Tell me why you wanna bother me. Out of town and bother you. Acting stupid. Leave me alone.
DJ Quest.
Standing in my way like they ain't never seen a building before.
Each and every Saturday, Sunday morning, midnight at 2 a.m.
Seen
The Vandal Hour.
people before.
DTFradio.com.
Fuck out my way.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your
Yo, get your money up. Yo, get your money. Yo, get your money. Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money. Yo,
get your money.
we get money like we more money like more. We get money like we more money like more. We get money like more. We get money like more.
Yo, get your money back.
You're in the mix with DJ Quest, Queen's
I
finest.
cook that product like a chemist in the trap. I chef. I'm boy, I get up in the kitchen, so relax. I'm set. I move that weight up on my business. Flow loud and strong, that get you hot. Feeling like you about 1,000 feet up in the sky. I can tell you never done it before. You need to try. In the club with my push money boys, loving the vibe. Got my ballers on the scene with me. We been tipsy and I gotta keep the beam with me. The Mac Diddy, if a dummy on the scene tripping, get clapped silly. We get amped.
Shout out to the homie Capo.
Can't move from
Get your money off this joint hot.
balls. I can see that you're stupid. I'm influenced.
Remember where you heard it first.
Music,
The Vandal Hour, baby. Come on.
Thinking I'm the plug.
DTFradio.com.
They don't know what's going on. Tell them it's drug.
DJ Quest. Let's go.
Get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money back.
Yo, get your money up.
Yo, get your money
We getting
back.
money like a mom. We getting 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 money like a mom.
Yo, get your money back.
Social media, so damn deceiving ya. President slump, you jump, we don't believe in ya. We bought our bucks, big bucks, we out here eating, bruh. Know that we live, we them guys who never give a fuck. City is mine, I'm on a mission. I thought I told you things before that I was different. Out of dots on my body, cause I'm from Brooklyn. Gotta watch for all of my eyes, cause they be looking, they be plotting on the dog, cause I'm swimming in money like goddamn most valuable play.
That's right, DJ Quest live on the set.
I can see why they acting funny, I understand. We just shopping for a better life, and that be
Let's go.
we them go-getters, most skrilla, we so illa, keep the hoes.
Shout out to the wax maker by Jay Nash.
Y'all diggers, whole crew winners, push money, we know beginners. Y'all ain't gotta hate on us, just know y'all can't fuck with us.
Punch you in your face, motherfucker, knock your veneers. Punch you in your face, motherfucker, knock your veneers. Punch you in your face, motherfucker, knock your veneers. Punch you in your face, motherfucker, knock your veneers out. Got the pocket rocker, you names about to get
You're
aired
in
out.
the
My
mix
wife
with
and my
DJ
family, the
Quest,
only thing that I care about. Knowledge build to destroy, the guards know what this year about. Punch you in your face, motherfucker, knock your veneers out. Got the pocket rocker, you lames about to get aired out. Strong in my day one niggas, that's what I care about. Knowledge build to destroy, the guards know what this year about. They wanted me to lose, that's what made me win. Afraid of me to this day, couldn't face me then. 5 of y'all with one gun, y'all some shaky men. Every nigga I'm withdraw like an ATM. Damn. 1 minute they got beef, then it's all squash. Fuck that, open the leash, let the dogs off. I never been a gang member, keep the crowns, dog. I stay neutral, like I'm riding through the car wash. From Bainbridge, I grew up with the drama, tucking your shirt, church boy. I was tucking the llama, I was in the PJs. It wasn't pajamas from Ocean Hill to down the hill. We run with them choppers. If we see a chance to touch you, nothing can stop us. I take a chance, like that rapper who fuck with Obama. If this shit hit the fan, your fan is a bitch. I got Remy Mafia fans, my fans with the shits. Wasn't such a perfectionist, I probably had some success in this. I feel like I'm blessed with it, so basically I cherish it. Most rappers mess with it simply to get a check from it. I come from the chest with it, passionate and affectionate. I know they say that hip hop is dead, and I see they deaded it. With these bars, I redirected and resurrected it. My era is an era of lyricists and professionalists. Your era is an era, somebody should have corrected it. Niggas wanna rob me and kill me over my necklace. Walking with my head on a swivel just like the Exorcist. You was playing connect the dots, I pose threats in this. I play connect the infrared dots and let the weapons spit. Watch how you talk to the guards, you might offend me. Niggas say they want that smoke, I brought a chimney. If they put me in a lineup, you might pick me. You always hanging with different niggas, you too mixy.
DJ Quest.
Shout out to Honey De Niro. No mercy. Actually, she's having a birthday party tonight. Am I not correct? I believe it's Cityscapes. If you're headed out to Cityscapes, let Honey De Niro know that the Vandal will say happy birthday. Come on.
Fuck fist fights and lame scuffle. Get the shot, girl, your life when them shells touch you. Not in my circle, nigga, don't trust you. Pop shit, nigga, gun butt you. You defecation.
DJ Quest.
Mob ties, see I'm a dog player. And I'm a fucking marksman.
God damn, I love this shit.
Player. Black 9, black gloves, we all masked up. But they don't want that muscle, my nigga. Don't get mad.
Let's go.
All I smoke is premium, baby. You know I'm gassed up. Flipping on about
DTFradio.com, baby.
GQ, you know they glorify me.
You're not tuned into the Vandal. Let's go.
Son of a gun, yeah, my Nina raised me. So I was taught.
Happy birthday to Honey De Niro.
Baby. Slow down, dog, you killing them.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Nigga, I'm not feeling.
Let's go.
I move all these niggas hit the blocks, burn them up. Do it like nobody, count to 3, stick them up. Give them a black rose body bag, leave them dirty. Go here with these fools and give them
I'm staying all black in case I have to fire the gauge. The fuck matches, designers when I hit the stage. Niggas love to engage, they say I'm too sexy for gunplay, that I should rip the runway. I'm trigger happy, my mood won't change. I'm gonna take the high stakes, ready to seize the game, throw on some nice snakes. She's so G-Von she, but I'm stuck in my ways, back to the hecklers and the PKs. From the
Vandal
PKs to
Hour.
the DK, I'm that pimp. Verbal as shot clips, illmatic pop shit. Fuck what the price is, hate the piper. He like tits, I cause riots when I grab my devices. All you pussy niggas keep quiet. This is the Bronx at its nicest. Try this, not worth what your life is. Back to the scheme of things, precision with aim. I'm in it for game, thoroughbred, De Niro, ready to take
You gotta move on these niggas, hit the blocks, burn them up. Do it like nobody, count to 3, stick them up. Give them a black rose, body bag, leave me dirty. Go here on these fools and give them no mercy.
Who sent you, man? Who sent you?
Yo, what was that little skit you was just doing, Quest?
It was part of the track. On De Niro. Husky.
Okay.
Shouts to Honey De Niro.
Welcome back to the Vandal Hour, Season 4, live on DTFradio.com. I got my man, the host of the show, Chris. We got the Swift. We got Legacy, the guest co-host. I think the weed just fucked up my wording and shit just now.
You came back on slow motion.
Yeah.
I told you. That's why I was like, yo, I'm gonna chill this time. This time, I'm not even gonna smoke anything right now.
And then he took a pull.
Yeah, so what? I took
I
didn't smoke.
Yo, when Math did the he was a guest speaker at our industry mixer.
I was Stark God. Did you tell? Because I looked back at myself and I saw how I was holding the mic. I was really in another world for a second. We just got high before we walked into the gallery. So like I was really like on Pluto for a second.
Right.
Yo, shout out to June 457. Shout out to the 1718 Sosa. Shout out to Robbie Reps. Shout out to Darwin Queens.
Yeah.
DJ Quest, DJ EA, DJ Swift, E Sinatra, Facts on motherfucking Wax. Man, I gotta shout out my team, man. Sometimes I be forgetting my team individually, and I like to just make sure that y'all know. Oh, Brad 11 also. Gunshots for Brad 11. And we got giggles in the motherfucking buildings. Shout out to her also, who always helps us out. But tonight on the Vandal Hour, we have an up and coming MC making a lot of noise in these showcases right now. His music really has a 90s feel, but mixed with what's going on today. I heard him live at the 5 spot. Definitely someone to keep your eyes on in this industry. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour's pleasure to introduce to you Capo Diablo.
Cheer. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, God?
Thanks for having me, man. I'm good. I'm chilling, man.
I see you got your cameraman. You doing things right.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Your uncle still in the building?
He just stepped out for a little bit. He's coming back.
Is that the one that used to rhyme?
Nah.
All right. But I'm glad you here, God.
Glad to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
I met you at City Life's Entertainment Showcase.
5 spot.
At the 5 spot. You did a song with my man from the Circle, GTS. Slim.
Shout out GTS, man. Hoodie Boys, Push Money.
Who also had a show on DTF Radio, The Circle. You killed the stage, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
And so when they asked me who I think should be on the Vandal Hour, it was none of the winners. You know what I mean? It was none of the winners. I said, yo, the young boy that just went on with the other dude, I want him on the show, and he made sure that we met each other.
Mad dope.
And that's how it went down. Your pops was there. Shout out to your pops.
Shout out to my pops, man. My pops, my man, and everything, man. He's definitely doing his thing with me and all that.
Who also did music himself.
That's a fact. I get it from him. You hear my flow, you hear my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, your pop used to spit as well?
My pops, my whole family rap. My cousins, everybody.
Oh, that's what's up.
We all do our thing.
So that's why I wanted to, like, a lot of this conversation to be about, because he comes from a family of MCs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I know another family like what's crazy about that is I know another family like that in my projects. Shout out to my right hand man, M. Dot, his cousin Scotty Optimo, Blitz, EFC, all of them rhyme.
Yeah.
All of them rhyme. It's like 6 of them, and they all rhyme. It's like from older to the youngest. The youngest is there's actually younger ones, but my man Skittles Eric is one of the younger ones, but there's younger ones than him now. So that's kind of ill, man. Coming from a family of MCs, man, I'm assuming that they was your inspiration.
No doubt, no, definitely, no question, definitely.
What's one of the earliest memories of like seeing like your pops or uncle doing music?
I remember when I was like about 6-7 years old. It was like either 97, 98. My pops, my uncle, they had a group called Realistic. You know what I'm saying? And they had a partner with them. There was 3 of them, and they had like a showcase or whatever. And B-Cat was there filming them and everything. I went there with them. I was on stage. I was like a baby hype man. You know what I'm saying? I had just cut my hair and everything. I had my braids. I had just cut my hair. My wave was spinning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was a little shorty and everything. You know what I mean? But we definitely did our thing and all that. So I get it from them. I've been doing this for a long time, man. So
let me ask you, since you got a family full of MCs, has there ever been like the family rap battle at Thanksgiving or some shit?
Summertime barbecue.
Summertime barbecue, you know what I'm saying?
Well, me and my sister, we had like a little family rap battle and everything. She called me out and all that, tried to come at me. had to light her up real quick. She know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. What's up. So now, being that you had like you just discussed like your family was your influence. Does anybody compare your sound to anyone else out there?
I hear a lot of people. I hear I sound like my pops and my uncle. I hear that definitely. I hear I sound like Big L, Jay-Z, Nas, DMX, everybody. You know what I mean? Like I hear I sound like all these dudes.
Those are a lot of heavy names that you just named right there. Like those are real serious. Yeah. That's
dope. It's crazy.
I'm gonna say this. I'm assuming that you had to be listening to a lot of old music.
Yeah. All I listened to was Jay-Z, my pops, my uncle, Big L, AZ, Nas, Biggie, Tupac. That's all I listen to. You know what I mean?
Still now to this day.
To this day. I listen to Fab, Don Q. I like Young and May.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Young and May dope. I like the real Cayenne. She's dope. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
Okay, so you definitely got your ear to the streets to other
definitely.
MCs.
You've been rhyming since 7 years old.
Probably earlier than that, but yeah, a long time, all my life.
When you hear your music now, do like if a person never heard your music before, is it do you make your music sound like something that's today, or are you a person who deals with more of the past, like in rhyme scheme and all that?
It's like a little bit of both. You know what I mean? Like I got that. I'm like an updated version of 90s hip hop, 2000s, and today's music. I could do it all. I do everything. Give me an old school beat, I'ma murder it. Give me a new school beat, I'ma murder it. You know what I'm saying?
So now, being that you say that you like more of the 90 rhyme scheme and that technicality of lyrics, how do you find doing more of the trap music? Do you find that more easier coming up with rhymes because
it's much
the count?
easier. It's much easier because I don't gotta rap for it. I could just pause in some of my rhymes. I ain't gotta really go in. It's really much easier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time I actually heard that out loud. Like people don't admit to that one.
And people be thinking I can only do the old school beats and the gangster shoot 'em up and all that. Nah, I do it all, baby. I do it all for real.
Right.
I do it all.
Yo,
this is me.
That song you did with Slim.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sex, Money, and Violence.
Yeah.
Shout out GTS, man. Once again, Hoodie Boy, Fish Money.
How did you connect with Slim?
I knew that's family. That's my cousin right there. So we been here. We been here.
So, for the people who don't know, he had a show on DTF Radio. It was on Mondays. He's affiliated with what's the dude, Immortal Technique.
Oh, nice.
That's the circle that he's affiliated to.
Okay.
So it's heavy spitters surrounding this.
Yeah, that's a lot of lyrics.
This young dude right here, man. You know?
From the time you started and everything that you went to up to right now, what would you say your definition of hip hop is? What's hip hop to you?
Whoa.
Hip hop, to me, hip hop is, you know what I mean, about how you feel. You express your feelings and everything. You know what I mean? You see, like when Nas came out with "I Gave You Power" and Rewind and all that. That was hip hop at its best. Nobody tells stories no more, nothing like that. We need that back. You feel me?
Right.
You really need that back, man.
Right,
Nobody makes songs for the ladies no more. None of that. So it's just we need that back.
It's like a whole bunch of fucking freestyles. Every song is a freestyle.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I mean?
Now, do you have a project that you're working on, or you have something out at this time?
I got a new song coming out real soon. I ain't really got too much info on it, but it's coming out real soon. We working.
So what's your, as you sitting down to do this project, what's your thought process when you like in the studio getting ready to put something down? Like, what's your state of mind?
Are you a smoker?
I smoke OD, I smoke, I drink. I be high as hell, man. I ain't come high today. I want to be focused when I come here for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sober right now, but
Pardon us for being so unfocused.
We high. We high.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Yo, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, when I get in the booth and everything, I make sure I get a little blunt or something, you know what I'm saying? So I can get my mood, I get my thing right and everything.
Right.
And then I just get in the booth and spit that fire.
Now, I just gotta say, I didn't mean to cut you off. On an aside, as an artist, me interviewing people, I like the fact that you just said you didn't smoke because you wanted to come here focused.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't understand that it's not only about the music, but also how you present yourself to the people and coming to these type of opportunities and platforms. So I appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I learned from my experience, you know what I mean? Because I've been to an interview high and drunk, and I was like, yo, chill. So what I'm talking about. I don't want to be looking crazy, you know what I mean? So you got to come prepared.
Yeah, I'm going to say, speaking of that, like, there was a time somebody came on the show, and dude was really gone. Like, we had a few times this actually happened.
There's been a couple of people.
People who watch the Vandal Hour would definitely know that we done had people who came in here very intoxicated. I mean, from the leaning to alcoholic, straight belligerent. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So like he said, I appreciate you coming to the show. Correct. It's business, man. People don't look at it. This interview is where for us is we chilling, but at the same time it is business.
That's a fact. That's all it is. Business.
You know what I mean? So like I definitely you moving correct for a young dude. Half your generation right now is in a different zone. You know what I mean? So I definitely the people who came before you who's teaching you is teaching you correct. Your sound, man. You know, how you feel you're gonna be able to like compete in this industry? How you gonna attack this industry with your sound?
I'm gonna just keep being me. I'm a trendsetter. I'm gonna make everybody follow what I do. You feel what I'm saying? Cause this is my generation. Everybody they doing what they do. I'm gonna make them do what I do. Y'all going that way, I'm going this way. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do it the right way. Y'all gonna see how like the way I move. Y'all gonna be like, yo, I wanna move like that dude. I'm gonna have the little kids and everybody looking up to me like, yo, I wanna be like Capo Diablo. I wanna dress like Capo Diablo. He don't dress like these other dudes. I wanna dress like him. You know what I mean? I wanna be him. I wanna rap like him.
You don't dress like a weirdo.
Exactly. I ain't wanna say it, but yeah, exactly.
I say it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No dresses, no blouses.
So who in your generation right now that's either on or not on? I would say really somebody that we could recognize. Who do you feel in your generation that you feel is really representing correctly?
I say Don Q. I say Dave East, Young and Made, The Real Cayenne, Dope. It's a few. A Boogie. Can't forget about A Boogie.
You named a lot of lyricists, man. Like even for that generation, they are the lyrical ones.
Yeah, they dope.
Shout out to Don Q, man.
Shout out to all
Yeah,
of them, man.
he just
I
dropped
noticed
a
he-
project on Friday on Dat Piff. I was listening today. It's pretty dope, man. Shouts to Don Q, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don Q gives me a real. I know people gonna hate me as I always say, but I think he sounds like a better Biggie. Like
I think he sounds like
said a
Styles P
better
a little
Biggie.
bit.
better.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna
like
say.
Biggie.
I'm not a Biggie fan.
Oh,
rest,
word?
rest in peace to Biggie Smalls. I'm a Brooklyn dude, but I wasn't really a Biggie
The
fan.
island neighbors too. The
Yeah.
island neighbors.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
I
say
don't
this.
like
Biggie, man.
Yo, I'm gonna say this,
He
man.
legitimately don't like
Just
Biggie.
disrespectful,
Yo.
man. This man is
Yeah.
disrespectful.
I actually just like saying that he doesn't like Biggie.
Stop, baby.
Yo, I'm a Brooklyn dude, man, and I like the fact that Biggie represented Brooklyn. That's the part I love about Biggie. I'm not going to take that away from him.
Right.
But I think he's overrated. You know what I mean? And I think
Amanda keeps on looking at me
I've
when
heard
Yo,
every time he says it.
and I think that Don Q is doing what Biggie was doing, but like he's lyrical. Like he's more lyrical. Like it's not just he not saying, you know, Biggie have some points that he said some things that's very questionable, man. That I don't know how you could be a fan of a person who said like I suck your
I knew that was
daddy's
coming. I knew that was
bang bang.
Right.
Bang bang, like ooh, like if Jay-Z have said that in the past 4 years, he would be slaughtered on Instagram.
Right.
That's true.
He would be slaughtered. Jay-Z would be slaughtered. So I just want to say that, man. My favorite rapper didn't say he'll suck another man's dick. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
I mean,
say.
I've heard a lot. I've heard people say that. There's some questionable lyrics out there. Didn't Saigon do like a whole track where he was pointing shit out? So, hey,
You
a
dig
lot
where
of-
I'm coming from? So
a lot
like
of
that's
say
that's not
suspect.
he ain't my favorite rapper.
Yeah, we just went all the way left. On
Yo, I'm sorry.
That's not your
Yo,
favorite rapper.
yo, Capo,
I'm
my
like,
bad, Capo. My bad, Capo.
Yo,
My
Biggie, I
bad.
got you. RP Biggie, I got
Yo,
you.
but rest in peace, Big. He's still a Brooklyn representative.
I like how
You know what I mean?
You follow that
He's
up.
still a Brooklyn representative.
In other words, I don't co-sign what he's saying right now.
Yo, these are not the view of the Vandal Hour.
Not at all. He's
This is the views of mathematics.
solely by himself.
Oh man, so you know, what's your feeling on aside from all the cats that you just mentioned, as far as right now, this generation? What's your general feeling on the state of hip hop and those dudes and the weird dressers and all type of shit?
Like honestly, man, like personally, I'm not really into it.
Right,
you know,
right.
But I'm not knocking nobody for their hustle. If it's bringing food to the table, good for them.
Right.
You know, but also it shouldn't be considered as hip hop. It should have its own genre. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not hip hop, man.
Okay, I feel
Like
that.
when you listen to rock and roll, you know what that's rock and roll.
Right.
You listen to country music, you know that's country music.
Yeah.
You listen to hip hop, you know that's real hip hop. You listen to that, that's not hip
I
hop.
was listening to a joint today in the whip, and halfway through the song, I'm like, this dude is singing through the whole song. This is not.
It's not hip hop.
It's not. It's not. He's not rapping. He's singing.
Yeah, exactly.
But he would be considered a hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying?
Let me-
I feel like they need their own genre.
So let me ask you a question. How you feel about African Bombada?
Damn, that's a loaded question.
Because he's so-called one of the foundations
Right.
of hip hop.
Right.
He was dressing in spacesuits looking like Funkadelic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
True.
I
So-
mean, a lot of earlier groups were dressed weird. They didn't just regular.
Heavy in the 80s.
And they had some tight pants on.
Yeah.
And
Androgynous.
fur. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like androgynous.
It's definitely androgynous.
Tonight
Go
on
Google
HBO.
that word. Go Google up that word.
Androgynous, basically,
Googling that word.
what's the word?
Androgynous.
Yeah, is basically what Prince was.
Prince whole crew.
Yeah.
His whole crew.
Prince
whole
was
crew.
androgynous.
But you know, so you mentioned that's sort of the roots of where it started, but then it transitioned to like Run DMC. Because when you talk to older cats back then, they would say they was one of the first to come on stage with what they wearing on the street, and dudes would be like, "Yo, I wear that." You know what I'm saying? KRS-One also was one of the first to do that. So I think it's transitioned through the years, but my whole shit is transitioning into whack shit that, to me, that's why I ask you, what's your definition of hip hop? Because a lot of, younger cats would say that is their hip hop right now, but it under the umbrella of what we know hip hop to be. You know what I'm saying? What you see all around this room and creativity and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
What should we be expecting from Capo Diablo in the next year?
A whole bunch of fire. Fire from the Diablo, man. I'm gonna have a lot of videos. I'm gonna do a lot of shows and stuff. And that's it. We working, man. We working. It's gonna be a lot of stuff coming, man. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think my man DJ Quest. Let me say this though, DJ Quest is a producer now.
He is.
My man is a producer now.
Oh, word.
He's a producer.
Yo, what'd you produce? We gotta talk about this.
He has beats, and he want his beats. Let's
of course.
Let's hear that first. Let's see which one works. Let's see what Capo want. Try give him 2 joints to choose from. Okay.
Okay. That's some fire right there. Shit.
How you feel about that, God? You want to fuck with that? What's the other song? What's the other joint you got, God? These are all produced by DJ Quest. If you want to cop one, DM us. We got you.
Oh, Brooklyn, Capo.
That's what he want?
I think that's what he may want.
Y'all ready? Brooklyn, we in the building. Push money, baby. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Yo, DTF. Yo, I dream of riches on a scene with bad bitches. Me and my team counting cream, stacking up mad digits. Looking like the Black Sopranos. We got cocaine and crack with mad ammo. Damn, you better watch it like we on your channel. My clique dressed to impress. We roll deep, we don't settle for less. We from these cold streets. You hear that pow pow? Hold up, Brooklyn, hold up.
Okay, I'm feeling that.
Okay.
I'm feeling that. All right.
Yo, see, I've been blessed with scales, need a record deal. You hear how I flow? I'm nice, I'm the best for real. I can never get jacked like jail. I'd rather clap that still. Cold world, if the sex could kill. They said murder, she wrote. Fuck a murderous quote. If the bitch get out of line, then I'ma murder they folks. You gon' love when we come out. Thugs busting their guns out, can't breathe. Slugs gon' be hitting your lungs out. The wickedest. Me up in the game, I can picture it. Taking over, put niggas to shame. I be killing shit. It's a trend now, this world gay. Fuck out of here, I'd rather get hit by a stray. I'm from the live barrel with niggas sterile. Beef never settled, do or die bevel.
Okay.
Bottled and not be mellow. Yeah, nigga, her rebels spitting fire, fuck the devil. Hotter than heaters, these niggas eating cleaner than divas. Quicker than cheaters, I do this shit for the non-believers. Heard, I been fly, never needed them. My word, no need to lie, you can smoke like a herb. You got me, poppy, you'll die if you try me. Watch me, I leave the body stiff on the IV. It's real in these streets, nigga. That's why I'm craving for a deal so I can eat, nigga. I got the skills, I ain't worried about that. I'm just a murderous cat spitting them murderous raps. Know you heard about that. I'm about to blow like a low punch. Y'all niggas old lunch, I been ate ya. I'm high now, I got the munch. Cheese, y'all niggas better.
Okay. Gunshots. Where the gunshots at? Where the gunshots at, man?
Yo, son. Yo.
Capo in the building.
Yo, I just caught visions of Rakim, like you said, Big L. Yo, that was dope shit.
Capo Diablo, man.
That's some dope shit, man.
I like the Vandal being like the corridor from like the unknown to known, man. You know what I mean? And we like to bring talented people. No, he didn't pay me to be on the show. No, we didn't there's no payola involved in this. I chose him from seeing his performance at the 5 spot. He killed it, and I want him on the show.
That's love right there, man.
Word is bond. So everybody for all your people who be at showcases, don't never think that somebody ain't watching, that's paying attention. So bring your best when you on these stages, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Any last words? Any shout outs you want to give to any shout outs you want to give? Where can they find you at?
Yeah, shout out to the whole Push Money family first off. Now I mean, Hood Money, Trey Barclay, my boy BG Co, GTS. I don't want to forget
Yo,
nobody.
real
man.
quick, tell us a little bit about Push Push
Money family. I'm just a whole bunch of fellas who grew up with each other. You know, we like brothers and everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody working. Everybody playing their part. They got something to bring to the table. We doing our thing, man.
So
Shout out to Push Money.
Where can they find you right on social media?
You can hit me up on Instagram at Capo Diablo _PME. Or you go to my Facebook, Capo OV. It's Capo space OV. My Facebook got messed up. They won't let me change my name, so it's Capo OV.
Yo, I appreciate you coming to the
y'all
Vandal
for having
Hour, man. We have more things to talk about, but we got other guests. We on a time limit. We definitely want you on one of our showcases. We're gonna keep you in the loop. We doing them on a regular basis. We definitely want you to grace our stages at either the Deep End or Karma Lounge. Right now, we're gonna take a short music break.
Before you go, I just gotta say,
what's up?
I think we may have to.
Trap gang. Best the king on the beat. GTF radio. Vandalin with my vandalist. Vandalin with my vandalist. Vandalin with my vandalist. It's the Vandal Hour, nigga, pass the cannabis. Vandalin with my vandalist. Vandalin with my vandalist. Vandalin with my vandalist. It's the Vandal Hour, nigga, pass the cannabis. No face, no case. G Math, DJ Swift, yo, pass me the crush tray. Yeah, 80s baby, yeah, my 80 crazy. Motherfucker, we invented shady. Boogie down Bronx, yo, what up, baby? My Queens team all been out on ill shit. My Harlem nigga ain't the train, stay on his fly shit. The Long Island guard smoke the best piff. DTF, you know my G's bring the hits. Trap gang is the get. Vader on the beats, make the bass flip. I'm vaping on some gas, watch the wax drip. I'm running through the pack, watch my cash flip. Bag defense when the max spit. Red beam, make the scene classic.
Yo. Welcome back to the Vandal Hour.
Yeah.
Y'all can throw the headphones. One of y'all can throw the headphones on so you can hear.
Yo, I just gotta say, yo, Quest just played one of the illest rap joints I've heard in like 10 years. That the Wu-Tang with Sean Price.
Oh, yes.
Yo, y'all listen to do yourself a favor and go peep that joint if y'all haven't already. Wu-Tang and Sean Price. That shit is
Pearl Harbor joint.
Pearl Harbor's miraculous.
Yo,
listen to that.
Shout out to Illa G, who was at the Vandal Hour office yesterday. What song did you play from Illa G today?
From who?
From Illa G.
I played Metal Detectors.
Yeah, he got a new album, a new EP,
a
new EP with Sean Price called Metal Detectors. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out his show in a New York Minute. That's also out. I think they only on the first season. Second season is coming out soon. Welcome back to the Vandal Hour on DTF Radio live on DTF Radio. You can also check us out on www.thevandalhour.nyc. This is a different type of Vandal Hour. We haven't done one of these in a minute. We have 3 different guests in the building. We have a person by the name of Stark in the building. We have a person by the name of Bass in the building. And we have the triple OG 2L Sick in the motherfucking building. Let me get a round of applause for our round table. Yo, we got the new generation and we have an older generation, so it's going to be a good conversation. Can y'all introduce yourselves?
I'm Too Ill Sick, aka TMB, RNS 501.
Who else we got in the building?
Sark, TNO, C4, IFB, FYP, IBM. We got my boy Bass in the building.
Yo, it's Bass TNO the GOAT. That's all I gotta say.
I like your mask, man. I like it. You came prepared. I like your mask. You know what I mean? I apologize for having you in last minute. You know what I mean? We would have been more prepared, but we be glad you're here, though. You know what I mean? Can y'all tell me a little bit about how y'all got into this graph game? And our viewers, tell us a little bit about how y'all got into the graph game.
Alright, well, when I was younger, I was drawing, you know, when I was about like 7 years old. And then I grew up around like 14 years old. I had this homie, right? He wrote Trons, Trons, and his crew was TBC. And, you know, around my teens, he died when he was 17 years old. So his death made me develop my name today, Sark. And the meaning behind all that is that there's a movie called Tron Legacy, and then the virus in the movie is Sark, basically.
That's deep.
Yeah, so like my whole name got a meaning. So it's a little depressive. But
Spell it for me, because I said it on my bad. I said Stark. Can you say spell it how you?
You just make me sound smart when you say that. It's
Yeah.
S-A-R-K.
S-A-R-K.
Yeah.
True indeed. My bad for saying it wrong.
No, I don't take no offense.
So that's deep. You got it from the Tron movie, which is one of my favorite movies. The original or the old one or the new one?
The old one.
Yeah, that's the official tissue
That's
shit.
the one. Yep.
Yo, tell Bass, how you got into this graph game?
See, me, it's a long story short. I was a young kid dealing with drugs, you feel me, selling drugs. And it was my escape from everything. So instead of me dealing with that and kept going back to drugs and back to selling drugs, I just started painting by myself. I started with a few niggas, and from there, half of them I chill with, half of them I don't. Only kid I can remember, man, is my man Bibby, rest in peace. And that's the only kid that actually kept me moving. Feel me? Like, he told me don't quit, don't stop, keep it going. That's why I'm here today.
Hey, yo, Triple OG over there, man. My man, Too Ill, man.
You already know.
Yeah, tell me how you got into the game, man.
Well, I wasn't a popular kid in school. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a popular kid in school, so my idea of trying to stand out was just putting my name out, you know, and I saw it out there of how they figured out how to get it on the train. So when I finally figured out how they got it on the train, I was like, well, I can do that too. So what I did was I just developed my style after being knocked by my own peers, and basically just they pushed me and elevated me to be better until I started doing things on my own. And when I just went on my own, I just blew up. You know, my thing wasn't trying to be famous. It still ain't. I'm not here for that. You know, I'm doing it for me. I care two craps if you guys like it. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to the point where, you know, I make money doing it, I'll do it. But it ain't all for that. I do it for the fun of it. You know, I got the adrenaline rush of, let me see if I can get it done. If it's legal or illegal, I want to get accomplished what I focus on at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't have no like real reason why I started it. It's just I seen it and I was like, I can do that, and it evolved to where it is right now.
Yo, as graph artists, what type of spot do you look for to throw your shit up on?
Well, I hit mostly street spots, but I would hit roofs. I would hit anything, really. Anything.
Okay.
Anything that would let me rock. Anything that would have me up in any way possible. Even if it's inside somewhere. Like,
right.
It'll be the most low-key spot sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? As long as it's rocking and somebody will be able to see it one day, that's my, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it you look for the spot that's most visible, but like you say, you also do low-key spots. So does that even matter?
Yeah, because you know sometimes people notice those type of things. Like I'm one of those type of people. I
Right,
notice
right.
everything.
I feel you.
Feel me?
Okay.
This question, every graph artist would notice the low key spot.
Mm.
Not a lot of people would. You can walk to like a McDonald's or something. You won't notice the tag all the way at the bottom because you're just a regular civilian.
Right.
But if you're a graph artist, you go look for that.
Mm.
You go look for every little corner, see who's up there. You feel
Okay.
me? You go be like, oh shit, this Sark. Oh shit, bass. You feel me? Oh shit, anybody you notice, you'll see it there, but you have to become an artist in order to see it.
To see
Not
that.
a lot of people. With me, I don't look. I look for spots I know I'ma see it. You understand me? I ain't trying to disrespect none of y'all. I don't give a shit about none of y'all. I don't care about none of y'all feelings. You feel me? I care about mine. So if I'ma see it and I know I creamed off, it's gonna be there. I don't mean to sound like a
Nah, I hear you.
Yo, believe me. You're just saying out loud what most people really say to themselves.
Yeah.
So you ain't saying nothing wrong.
Yo, me, I'm straight up. I don't care if you don't like the feeling. I don't care if you don't like me after this. You feel me? But I tell you how I feel and what it is.
That's what's up.
And me, I look for like I want to see it. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it. I'm going to get arrested. I get caught alone. I'm going to go to jail. Not y'all.
Right.
You feel me? So if I do what y'all want, it's like, I'm going to keep doing it. I get locked up. Which one of y'all is going to help me out? Y'all don't know me from a hole in the wall.
That goes back to, like I said, when I do it, I don't do it for anybody to like it. You know what I'm saying? Is for me to elevate my skills and, you know, to do the impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're content with what you do, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want to elevate, then that's a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? Then you in the wrong place. Or if you just content to being a bomber, you be a bomber. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? But even when you bomb, if you're gonna only do one style throw up, you ain't elevating your skill. You're just gonna be just that one throw up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you're gonna go out there bombing, as far as bombing is, you know, you're gonna hit what you want to hit. You don't leave your house. Oh, I'm just gonna hit trucks. Nah. Right. Because right next to the truck, there may be a nice clean ass wall.
I don't want to cut your wisdom, but shout out to 2 Ill for passing the Vandal Hour, a special gift before the show.
There you go.
Not too many people do that, so
That's for y'all.
and that's the sign.
That's a sign. You already know.
Yeah. Shout out to 2 Ill. You know what I mean? He passed us this and another treat for us. You know what I mean? But in this graph game, man, a lot of people chase it for do it for different reasons. You know, and back in the days, the trains was the main focus.
Yes, it was. Yeah. I mean, back in the days, it was if you wasn't hitting trains, you wasn't hitting nothing. I mean, Lee, to be perfect example, he was the first one to actually elevate the game on handball courts. We didn't hit streets. We didn't hit handball courts until Lee started doing his masterpiece artwork. You know what I'm saying? And it was all about trains. It was all about trains. We didn't hit streets until Koch took over.
How,
you know what I'm saying?
How you feel about the truck game? Y'all fuck with trucks?
Yeah.
Because the trucks, some people compare trucks to what the trains was back then.
See, me, the way I see it, if you was hitting trains, I mean, think about it. If you take the train, I don't hit the roof spot. Everybody's gonna see it just like they gonna see the train. So I love trucks. Don't get me wrong. If I see a truck, I hit it. I don't give a fuck if it's hot. I don't give a fuck if people watching. I don't even care if my mom's watching. You feel me? If it's dead and I want to hit it, if I got a can on me, I'm going to hit it. That's it. You understand me? Like, but people see different. Like, there's truck people. There's people that do roll-ups. There's people that only hit amp tracks and do little piece and burners.
There's people who just hit freights.
See, me,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they look at it with the same mentality.
Every style I came up with, everybody knows I do it. Why? Because I got to prove myself how to do it. If I keep doing the same throw up like other people, you feel me? Like, there's a few artists, I ain't gonna say no names. They do the same throw up every single year. That shit get boring. I don't want y'all to be bored. I know I'm doing it for me, but if y'all go see it, I want y'all to be aroused. I want y'all to see it and compliment me for it. And
so let me say this, in this order right is here. in your opinion and view, what is some of the things that makes a writer an official writer?
See, me, alright. Sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for
yeah,
yours.
Me, I mean, you gotta at least have a dope tag. Like he was telling me earlier in the back.
Hand skill. You gotta have a hand skill.
A nice low free hand. You gotta have at least throw up. You feel me? Straight letters don't come easy. It doesn't.
Those are the hardest.
I learned the hard way. Jocking niggas and getting fucked up in the beginning. You feel me? And then as I develop off people's shit, like if I see you, if you painting, I like that, and I take a picture, I'm gonna go home and practice your style. I'm gonna practice your name, and I'm gonna throw some shit on my shit. But when you see it, you won't see your name, but I know I took it from you. You feel me? Like
a lot of, and we were speaking about that in the lobby earlier about the word biting. And
I was about to bring that up.
And what's biting in this culture? Too ill. Give us your view on that, because yours is a very interesting view, a very truthful view.
Well, like I was telling you, there's 10 billion writers in the world. You got 24 letters in the alphabet. How can you ever say you bit my letter? I mean, graffiti evolved from having to see more or less the same letters over and over. There's so many ways you can change a letter. So me, I say it right now in the air because I give two craps what anybody say. I am the biggest biter in New York.
Gunshots.
I am the biggest biter in New York. You just don't know who the hell I bit from. Because I take from here and from there and I make it my style. That's why my crew is seriously in control. Because we control everything we do. Biting wise, writing wise, doing whatever we do, legal or illegal. You know what I'm saying? And it's part of elevation.
Young brother, how you feel about it?
Truthfully, I feel like biting really don't exist. Like how fear and all these other, all that other bullshit don't exist. Like how they say time don't exist. Biting don't exist. You can't say that he's biting, because I bet you $1 million there's like a good 1,000 niggas with the same style. You feel me?
I agree.
Same style. No matter what style it is, everybody developed off of somebody.
Somebody saw something. You know what I mean?
Everybody developed off of somebody. And if you say somebody's biting, who are you to judge them? You know what I'm saying?
See,
everybody got a different style, but everybody got the same shit.
You know, the line of biting, the only difference of that is copying. Is when you copy, that's what's the disrespect of someone's talent. When you're biting, it should be an honor that somebody actually appreciates what you're doing to try and change it to their style. So for me, I get two craps if people say, "Oh, he bit." Prove it. Prove it. You know what I'm saying? I'm up for the challenge with anybody. I don't care who they are. Respect is respect, and I don't have to like you to respect you. But if you calling me a biter, prove it.
I'm saying no, and I'm from my experience. I used to take a letter from one letter from each person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like that's how I could tell you all the people who were ends. I could tell you like any person who has an end tag, I study their shit to the point that I could tell you which way they end lean. You know what I mean?
So you must have looked a lot of my stuff then.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you who's and I'm gonna say this on air. One of the people who I used to pay attention to a lot, what they end was near KGB.
All right.
You know what I mean? Near KGB, he used to do some bubble letters also. My knock bubble letters. Oh shit, my bubble letters was basically based off a near. So I think it's a fact in this culture. A lot of people try to say they don't, and it is made up some magical letters and shit like that. Only people who I could say that came up with the magical letters is the 70s. The person who came up in the original first generation, the first people who touched them cans. I think that they had to be imaginative because there was nothing else to base it off.
Those were the pioneer years.
That's why you have someone
Pioneer
like.
years.
That's why you have someone like when you look at Scene, it almost looks like the letters of billboards, billboard lettering. Like he did a lot of like scripts and stuff like that. It was. If you look at boxes of cereal, like that's like
That's what
the
it is.
early letters was stolen from like commercials.
Commercials.
You know what I mean? So when you look at Scene stuff, a lot of and now he's doing commercial work with the same shit. He doing like his shit isn't like right now. This billboards with Scene. I forgot somebody just showed me his shit, and it's a regular commercial shit, but it's still what he was doing 30, 40 years ago.
Nah, I don't do graph. But when I tried to do graph, I was biting off of Ramo from Beat Street.
Yeah, I know shit.
Ramo, the based off the character. It's based off Cap.
That's it.
Oh, okay. So
that was
MPC.
That was Spit.
Jordy, or part itself. Spit was based off a Cap.
Right. So we was actually talking about that outside.
Yeah.
And I want to ask, the question I want to ask is there a distinction between bombing and just throwing shit up? Because is bombing when you buff somebody?
No. Bombing is just putting your name out there as much as you can.
Okay.
You're blowing it up.
Okay.
You're bombing it.
So for the dudes, so in the movie Beat Street, they made this dude Spit look like his main purpose to go out
just destroy people's stuff. Yeah.
Are there people like that?
They are.
Yeah, we call those toys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gunshots.
That's all I can say. We call them toys.
Yeah, they still exist.
Yeah, of course they do. You know, no names. I can't say no
True
names.
indeed, facts. They still exist.
Yep. They're playing out haters. Playing out haters. That's who Spit was basically portraying, the person who couldn't do better. Even Ramo says it in the movie.
Right.
He can't do no better, so he destroys stuff that he can't do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And they are out there.
Right.
Many haters.
We were speaking about wars in the earlier. I believe that all writers go through a war or two. You know what I mean? I don't think that you could be a writer and not have gone through a war or beef.
So, as somebody who's not a graph nigga, explain what a war is, because I asked you that earlier. What does a war consist of?
Let's have 2 explain it.
Well, as far as war, when you consider and put yourself in a title of war, having war, that means it's all out. It's take everything out, basically. You know what I'm saying? And if it comes to the point where you find the guy because you don't know him,
fuck him up.
then you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I've been at wars. But it was to the point where we were looking out to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? And in the long run, we grown up men. You know what I'm saying? So when we find each other, that's between me and the individual to decide how we're going to, take care of this situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days in like the 80s, mid 80s, let's say, when you have war with somebody, when you found the dude, it was knuckled up. Right. It was knuckled up. I mean, you're running paint, you're gonna owe me. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you, I'm gonna rob you. You know what I mean? Or you just take it to the wall, let's battle, let's do this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, take a loss. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all feel about the word war and graph?
Oh, man, you want to answer this or me? All right. See, me, I see it as people hating, man. So it's like, I don't like what, he was saying when we was in the room. It's a limit to clipping people.
That's right.
It's a limit to clipping people. If you clip my shadow, you clip me or, nip me, it's cool. I respect it. You want to spy, your shit can't squeeze. But if you take the whole shit out, or you take half of my shit, leave like my SE there, and I did my whole shit, you got 2 choices with me, man. I tell everybody that.
Yeah,
I can find you, because I can find everybody. Trust me,
yo,
I can find anybody I got beef with. It's either, we fight, or you just, bro, my fault. Either I take my spot back, or I take 4 of your spots. I'm not an even person. He knows that. I'm not even. You take one of mine, I take 4 of yours. I call that even. But I want 4 of your best spots.
I'm gonna say this. Can you explain for the person who may not know what being clipped mean? Because we do have people who don't.
If you have like your perfect throw up, you say you do an outline, you do fill it in, and then you touch me after I'm there. I just spent my whole motherfucking time coming from where I live at all the way over here to hit this few spots, and you clip me. It's cool. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I might fix it, I might not. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood. But if you touch me to a point I can't see my shit, I'm going over 4 of your shit. Maybe even more if I'm in a good mood.
Is there a time frame? So like, let's say you do some shit up 3 years ago, and then somebody like yesterday clips your shit. Is that a problem, or it got to be new shit?
Either or. It's like, yo, if I did that 3 years ago, you should leave my shit. Like, my shit was there for 3 years. It's for a reason. Nobody ain't touched it. But if you want a dick ride and you want to touch my shit, even if you clip me, that's when we got a problem. Because I know, look, get a jetty, smack on top of me, call it a day. If you're afraid of heights, find a little room in the bottom, because I leave space sometimes. Find a little room and hit the bottom. Like, don't just, if you go rock next to me, at least know how to rock. Come up with a style that's going to make you squeeze in. That's why I got so much style. I got a style to go brolic, I got a style to squeeze in, and I got a style just to make people mind blown and be like, yo, what the fuck is this? But if you're a graph artist, you'll read it. If you're not,
we were talking in the back. I'm going to have to link up with this dude because he talks like I used to talk back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm at the game where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Nobody knew who I was back in the days. We didn't announce to people who we were. You know what I'm saying? I got a sick crew hat. You know what? I give 2 fucks. I let niggas know who I am. It says 2 ill in the back. You know what I'm saying? But back in the days, we didn't announce none of that shit. And if even when the days of Roxy, when we all had our dungaree jackets, it had artwork, but it didn't have our names. You know what I'm saying? Everybody nowadays, they want to have their name played, and yeah. But back then, you went over people like I used to. I couldn't advertise who I was. You understand what I'm saying? I get shot, and before I even get to the point where I'm going to get shot is the reason why I have so many names.
Well, you grew up in East New York.
Murder capital of Brooklyn.
Yeah, facts. And especially during the 70s and 80s. What's the movie with the police, the dirty?
5-7.
Yeah, man. So you already know. What was the vibe of East New York as a writer during your early years?
Well, in those years, I started in 72. So by 77, it was like the biggest blackout of New York. That's when I started doing whole cars. You know what I mean? And it was like, I'm not doing no more throw-ups. Let me try and elevate something. But I never went out and did my best because all the shit that I talk was to bring people out. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want them to actually see what I can do until they really pulled my card to battle. So now you want to battle, now guess what? The shit that I'm doing these last 3 years was what I would have been able to do back then. People think I just got nice out of the blue. I was nice then because my own peers, like I was saying before, they knocked me. And the more they knocked me, the more I kept elevating. So big ups to TD4, Adidas crew, big ups to CW, LOC.
Gunshots.
These are all the crews. These are all the crews that I was rocking back then who was knocking me. Their family. They made the beast in me come out. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, with all the knocking, it elevated me more and more. And I'm still my worst critic. I could do something everybody here will say, yo, that shit is hot. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to listen to what y'all say because I have learned with tough love. You know what I'm saying? That even if I don't like it, to me, it ain't good. So I'm going to always keep trying. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, you don't care what we think anyway.
Exactly. Fuck
Fuck yeah. Fuck all of y'all.
Fuck all y'all niggas.
By the way.
By the way.
So who are some some artists, some graph artists that y'all like, that y'all
respect.
That y'all respect.
Me of course.
Of course.
My boy Sark. Sick crew. You feel me? Like,
Here you go. Go
there's
looking.
so much artists though, man. Like my favorite writer doesn't write no more is Vials. Smart Crew, of course.
Okay.
That was my favorite writer.
Say it again.
Vials.
Spell it.
Vyelz.
Okay.
I
remember that.
Yeah, Vials. It was on Haler, Heiler.
Yeah,
I
definitely
like
be doing
Rhyme,
things.
of course, because Rhyme is a fantastic ass artist.
True
And
indeed.
his throw ups. Every time I see that shit in BK, it's like.
Rhyme is definitely dope.
Yeah. There's a few people from back then I like. I like the Noxer. Man, what?
The people I admire.
Who? What about you? Anybody that you respect?
There's way too many to even name.
Give me two.
Yo, my mind right now is thinking of. I already named like about 30 writers. I ain't even gonna speak.
Give us
All right,
two.
so give me two from the past. From the past. You don't gotta give me now. Two from the past.
All right, Nast from Uptown, the Bronx.
Okay.
R.I.P. Nast, by the way. Shout out to U.S. Crew.
Sure indeed.
I could tell you from back in the day, Sark.
Okay.
S-A-K.
Okay.
He used to be one of my.
That was a dope one. Videograph. He's one of them people that you used to see in Videograph on a regular basis.
All the time.
And then the last but not least, I like Merc BBB.
Okay. Who was on the Vandal Hour episodes ago. I'm gonna say this. Y'all came to the show with some peoples. Y'all fuck with the girl GS, man.
Yo, shout out to Giggles.
How did you connect?
That's my bestie right there.
How did you connect with the young queen?
Yo, it was random. That's all I could. It was so random that it's amazing at the same time. Like it was one of those where like I don't even think I was gonna really fuck with and meet with, but as soon as we hung out, yeah, we chilled the whole night. We painted the whole night. We destroyed shit, and it's something I can't forget.
How did you connect with the young killer right now?
I came up to her at the CLV barbecue on some random shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I think I was high. I don't know. On some real shit though. But I came up to her, I was like, "You Giggles?" And she was like, "Yeah, who you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm Sark." I was like, "Ooh, she's a feisty one" in my head. I was like, "But yo," I was like, "I fucks with this chick." I was like, "She seems pretty cool." She gave me stickers and all that. And after a while, the friendship developed, and now we like that. Like, you feel me?
How you feel about what she's doing right now?
She's killing it. She's killing it.
She's putting in work.
Male or female wise, or just period?
Period.
I like to.
She's doing better than most niggas.
Gunshots.
There's a lot of niggas out there that claim they doing good, but she's doing better. You feel me?
Ill, man. You was supposed to come to the show like 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
What happened, man?
Man, work calls. I was going, man. I gotta make that money, bud. I gotta make that money, son, for real.
You gotta get Gap up here.
Yeah, Gap is on his way.
You know what
I also got Kilo and Spoke. They're ready. They're ready for the invite, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm trying to get my crew in here one by one. You know what I'm saying. And it is what it is, you know.
This is make sure that we connect because we definitely need some more older generation writers.
Most definitely.
We want their views. We spent a lot of 3.5 seasons mostly on younger people.
Right.
We definitely want to get more of that the generations before on our show. I want to thank you all for coming through to the Vandal Hour, man. It was an interesting conversation as always. We're doing the Vandal Hour is about to go through a makeover. I'm gonna tell you now. So we might be on hiatus for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's not been determined yet, but I know we have a show next week that's already planned, so we will be doing next week's show. But we want to bring a lot of things back. You will see the Ghost Fella back. We might have my Bring That Back dude back a couple of times. There's a lot of things on our plate now. The Vandal Hour has expanded to so many other fields, so many other things. So we're trying to get these episodes up that's next and bring you some more dope content in the next few weeks. I want to thank everyone who came to the show. Giggles, Legacy Starr, DJ Quest, Sark, Bass, 2 Ill, Sick, my right hand man, Chris, aka Mr. 13. Shout out to, as I said, 718 Sosa. Shout out to the whole Vandal Hour family, Robbie Reps, Brad 11, Facts on Wax, June 457, Darwin Queens, the Bring That Back dude, Yow. Also, so many others that help contribute to what the Vandal Hour has been doing for 3.5 years now, officially almost like 3.5 years now. So thank y'all, DTF Radio. Make sure you check us out every Sunday morning, 12 a.m. to 2 a.m.
It's the Vandal
live on DTFradio.com. You can also catch us on www.thevandalhour.nyc. As I said, we have some more surprises coming. I don't want to give it to y'all. Y'all got to just stay in tune. Watch the Instagram page. I will be I will be remixing and fixing the Instagram page. It will be more content, more that's going to be changing daily. So pay attention to what the fuck we got going on. Shout out to all my fallen soldiers, all my dudes up north. Shout out to everyone who supports us and we support them. Check us out on Respected DJ every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. live on DTF Radio. Make sure you check out the Cypher every Friday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Make sure you check out the Lyrically Live show from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure you check out the Reality Check from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Make sure you check out Who's Styling Who. Make sure you check out For the Love of R&B. Make sure you check out the Lineup Show, the Grown Man Show, the Fix Show, the Porno Store. Oh yeah, the Fix Show that comes on after Respected DJ. Make sure you check out Smile 69 with the Porn Star. Yes. There is a porn star on DTF Radio.
I may have to check that out.
Well, I'm going to give her a shameless plug. Make sure you check her out on XXNX videos on Google. Google Vanessa Smiles. Her shit is official. She be boinking in public. It's crazy. We out of here.
Yeah,
Peace.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Trap gang. That's the king on the beat. Press the track. DTF Radio. Vandalin' with my vandalist. Vandalin' with my vandalist. Vandalin' with my vandalist. That's the Vandal Hour, nigga. Pass the cannabis. Vandalin' with my vandalist. Vandalin' with my vandalist. Vandalin' with my vandalist. It's the Vandal Hour, nigga. Pass the cannabis.